And I salute you all, my lovely people. Congratulations once again to everyone who stood their ground to Edo State victory. And on behalf of Never on My Watch Movement International Canada, I say congratulations to His Excellency, Governor Godwin Obaseki, and all his team for a well-deserved victory. Edo people have spoken, and they spoke very well and clear. So now it is blatantly clear, my people, no person in this world can oppress you without you participating in that oppression. So without you accepting an oppressor to oppress you, the oppression cannot stand. Okay? Edo State was in a political chokehold. Edo State was in a political chokehold, gasping for oxygen. And last Saturday, Edos wide and large voted for their lives. And with their dear lives, they defended their votes to the hilt. Now that the thugs have tugged out and caged in the dungeons where they belong, why disgruntled and disgraced godfathers, kleptocrats, political principalities, and powers with wickedness in high places have been sent to political oblivion, social irrelevance, and early retirement without compensation. Let's not talk about some of the lessons learned in this past election. Oh yes. This recently concluded election, like I said in my other video, was a paradigm shift. This recently concluded election was a paradigm shift to sanitize Edo State from avaricious individuals and their guns. It was to deeply cleanse the land from political rascals, people who consider themselves as demigods, therefore perpetuating lawlessness and anyhowness with impunity. These hoodlums and riffraffs, we are becoming a social hazard, dangerously terrorizing the liberty, happiness, and ability of Edo citizens to enjoy their land in peace. Why those of us in the diaspora, we are terrified to return home, even for a visit. But thank goodness, thank goodness, don't mind me, I'm feeling so excited. Thank goodness, the status quo, which is the old order, was tumbled last Saturday when my people came out massively to vote their conscience. To vote their conscience. Change, as you all know, is one thing that is difficult to change. So change is difficult to change. Especially if the old order benefited certain individuals who we not want to let go. Especially if it benefited them dubiously to the detriment of the masses. Change to that already established monopolistic and kleptocratic pattern of government was what Obaseki was fighting against. And for him, standing tall against that old order brought him unimaginable challenges. Okay? Godfathers nationwide connived together to compress him and crush him to pieces with everything within their reach and power. Governor Obaseki was insulted. He was bullied, laughed at, demeaned, undermined, threatened, and was even compared to a political lizard. He received all kinds of derogatory classification and moral vandalism, all to bring him down. Even the very powerful in our society joined hands with the opposition and arrogantly and openly promised Obaseki will never win. It was like the entire world was closing against him. Even those that Obaseki thought got his back were all decamping to fight against him. My goodness, Obaseki became the most hated politician in Nigeria recent history for standing up against the regular norm, the status quo, for the benefits of his own people, the Edos. But in all these perils, he continued to push on until victory. The fight Obaseki fought was not easy. It was war declared by high-level forces who thought they could create a human being. And Edo State was chosen as the battlefield for them to exercise that power. Oh yes, this election, this recently concluded election, was not just about having a penis and then calling yourself a man. No, you need to have, like, you need a rock, as in a rock solid balls, and a deputy, like Philip Shaibu, who got your back and supporting you to the hits. I repeat, this recently concluded election in Edo State was not just about group of men or a man is the governor just having a penis and then calling himself a man. Okay? You need a rock, solid balls, and a deputy governor like Philip Shaibu, who got your back and supporting you to the hits, coupled with a team of knowledgeable people who believed in your assignment and plans for the masses. Umagbanezo. Reni agu magbanezo ne. Reni ibiezo me. Igan makoko wigbe owo fwa. Okay? Owo fwa ne eyin de egbe yo yari e dori ebe ganoro egbe. My beautiful Edo people, ibiezo me mi mose wawese. Wawese wana gele mudia wana gbina yemi no heke wana gbina yumane oreboni wawese bi edomenu ni mose me love wa gbe geni umagbane zone geni umagbani ma wawese Eh? The Togbarians worldwide who clamored for change by setting the internet on fire, and the smoke of publicity blazing out with Obaseki's name all over the World Wide Web. This was indeed a battle of David and Goliath, and thank goodness we won. Our voices prevailed. So, but my people, there's a lot of lessons learned from this election, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So, number one lesson to be learned from this election, excuse me, number one lesson learned from this election: abuse of power. If God bless you, if you are blessed by God with power, authority, and opportunities, it is not that you should use it, you should misuse it to crush those under you. Okay? If you are blessed with God, with power, authority, and opportunities, it is not that you should misuse that power to crush those under you. Learn to manage your power wisely so that that same power does not return back, crushing you to pieces and consuming you instead. Let your power be to repair and uplift, and not to destroy or bring people down, because you are not God. Number two lesson: humility and respect. Humility is a virtue to have regardless of your position in life. Do not think or compare yourself to God when you are not. Because you are lifted up, do not compare yourself to God. Because that same hand that puts you up there can also bring you and pull you down to nothing. Learn to respect those that respect you. Respect is reciprocal and not an entitlement. Lesson number 3: rendering help to people. Learn to be kind without expecting anything in return. Do not help people and then try to frustrate them or kill them when they are doing better than you. Because you too were helped. So when you are helped and then you not render help to someone else, do not kill them because of the help you rendered to them. Do not try to frustrate their life because you rendered help to them. Remember too that people also helped you. Okay? Lesson number 4: who you surround yourself with matters. Okay? So surround yourself with wise men so that you will be wise. Surround yourself with people who got your back and share your vision, because a house cannot stand when it is divided. Okay? You see, as a man or as a woman, marry or partner with someone who got your back. Okay? A woman that can tell you when you are going wrong and can call you to caution, can call you to order. And then when she sees you are unjustly treated and you are trying to relent, that warrior in her will step up and say, honey, I don't want to see you like this. Step up your game. I got your back. We're going to fight this to the last. This is oppression, and I'm not going to accept it. Those are the kind of partners you should have. And then pray too to have friends who will support you, okay, who are committed to you, and colleagues who will take the hit with you. But today I want to tell you specifically, pray to have such commitment and loyalty from a friend or partner as that of His Excellency Philip Shaibu to his boss, Governor Obaseki. Yes, that kind of loyalty these days is uncommon and needs to be appreciated and respected. When I watch His Excellency the Deputy Governor speak, goose pimples comes all over my body, and I ask myself, do we still have that kind of loyalty? Do we still have people like this who will get your back, who have your back to the hit? So it is always important to mingle and surround yourself to people who share your vision, people who are ready to take the hit with you and support you to the last. Lesson number 5, be firm in your conviction. Be firm in your conviction. Stand for what you believe and stand for something so you do not fall for everything. And know when to resign from something that is no longer bringing you respect and relevance. Okay? Lesson number 6, be resilient. Learn to stand your ground for what is right, even if it will cost you your damn life. Or regardless whose shape is God. Do not lose your integrity, your self-respect and credibility for beans and dodo, for long throat, due to greed, bribes, or for band-aids, and thereby putting the future of your children in jeopardy and continuous poverty and the lack of basic amenities. So my people, be resilient. Learn to stand your ground. And always remember that power or change does not come because the person who you are fighting against will just call you and say, okay, take this power, do what you like. And then when you are trying to tumble that already established structure and you are expecting the person to just relent, don't say more way, no way. Here so where I na, more way, no way so where I. So power is not given anywhere in the damn world. You gotta take it to have it. Okay? So be resilient. Learn to stand your ground for what is right, even if it will cost your life, regardless of whose shape is God. Like I said, do not lose your integrity, your self-respect, credibility, dignity for beans and dodo and little bribes that you will eat today, and then the future of your children will be in jeopardy. Okay? Lesson number 7. Patience. 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 Be patient in all you do, my people. You can never go wrong having patience. No. Believe in yourself and stand in your truth to the last, and you will succeed. Okay? You will succeed. Be patient. When your mind and your spirit tells you this is the right thing, stand there. Be patient. And the end will surely come the way you have envisaged it. Okay? Lesson number 8. Mind your words and language in politics. This is a very important point I want to stress today. I want to talk about. Okay? Mind your words and language in politics. There should be some moral standard and ethics in politics and how people campaign against their opponents. This election was an eye-opener of how Edo State was. There's a lot of things we didn't know about that came out in the open, and thank goodness we all know about it now. So there should be some moral standard and ethics in politics and how people campaign against their opponents. Do not say words about someone you cannot defend in the court of law, or words that will come back haunting you from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. Okay? So you see, Pastor Ezeyamu in this election was morally, in my opinion, an assessment of all what went on for these months of campaign. I feel that Pastor Ezeyamu was allegedly morally vandalized and his character assassinated by the same people campaigning for him. How foolish, ridiculously shameful, and hypocritical can that be? We need to draw the line in politics. We know politicians are allegedly shameless. That's why they can continue doing all what they do and still stand before their oppressed citizens with so much audacity to speak and continue promising heaven and earth that will never materialize or come to pass just to win an election. Then, what about their children, family, friends, and loved ones? Does anyone even think of them or put them into consideration when all this is going on? Pastor Ezeyamu is this. Pastor Ezeyamu is that. I don't even want to mention them. No. And everything they said about Pastor Ezeyamu has gone viral worldwide and on social media. Okay? Apart from being a politician, this man, for crying out loud, is a father. He has children and family who loves him. And the children or family, his wife and all that, they will feel hot when they are hearing all these things about him. And if those things are not true, it will hurt them more. And his children, for example, will grow up to watch all these deforming videos and characterization of their father. And what do you want them to think of their father? Even Governor Obaseki, like I said before, was also not exempted from the rain of insults from all angles too, right? To the extent paid non-entities and cyber rats laughed at him with what only God can provide to man, which is a child. My people, use your sense. Use your sense. Politics, sometimes we know, say this one was like, okay, there's no gentleman in it. It was an eye for an eye. But then, we should not take it as a do or die matter. We should watch what we say and how we campaign. Okay? This was one of the most shameful and dehumanizing campaign ever. Yes. Imagine a billboard video of you playing 24/7 at Ring Road, of how you were derogatorily categorized by the same individuals now championing your campaign. Come on, people. Let's be factual here. Who is going to see those kinds of videos or hear everything they said about Pastor Ezeyamu and still vote for him? Come on now. I do sincerely think Pastor Ezeyamu should sue for character damage, character deformation, and moral vandalism. I know he said he has forgiven them. He has forgiven them all for what they did to him. He has forgiven them. But that is still over consideration, to me. And also, another thing I want to use this opportunity to point out is people saying pastors should congratulate Governor Obaseki. Come on, my people. You know me, like our president said, I am for everybody, I'm not for anybody. I'm neither PDP nor APC. Okay? I still believe in love is still my religion and good governance. And I've always said it, Obaseki is doing something good and we should support him and he should be given the opportunity. That's never changed. Okay? I have sent my love several times to the governor and I still love him for all the great things he's doing. I am ready to support him too, to the hit. Okay? So, bet, my people, let's call a spade a spade. This is where we make mistakes sometimes, right? We are all saying Pastor Ezeyamu should make that call and congratulate Governor Obaseki. Come on now, leave him alone. Leave him alone. It is okay not to feel okay sometimes. As a human being, it is okay not to feel okay. Okay? He is human. Pastor Ezeyamu is a human being and therefore needs to recover. He has gone through a lot. You can just imagine those arrogantly shameless cabals already promised him that governorship was a done deal and closed deal met for him. So you can only imagine the disappointment, the heartbreak, and the alleged brokenness. If now you in Unko, your mind don't already go up. Everything, everybody, the powerful, the people waiting say they be God. People waiting say yes. Now then they call the shots for everything, and then we as citizens will not get voice. Don't promise you say now you get the governorship. Come rain, come sunshine, and all of a sudden the people spoke and they spoke clear. Right? How you go feel? You need some time. Come on now. You need some time. You need some time to go through this process, okay? He will do it. I know Pastor Ezeyamu will make that call, at his convenience, okay? Let him go through the healing process first. And then decide, like I said, at his convenience when he feels fit and comfortable enough to make that call. No rush. There's always a healing process in everything. It was not an easy journey. This election was like a battle, so let him take his time. I would not even believe that congratulation if he has called the next day to congratulate our lovely governor. I wouldn't have believed it, so I would say, oh, he just fell into defeat like that with all the, no. It takes time. Let him go through the process and let him feel comfortable to make that call. So we should understand that it is okay not to be okay. Okay? And when somebody feels hurt, it is okay too for that person to go through that process of healing. And then before you can come to the realization that this is actually happening, and then you now look for the next step of action to take. Okay? So it's totally understandable. So we should try to understand that and just celebrate our victory for now, and try to back our governor in the next step forward, in the next step to take Edo State forward. So the ninth lesson, before I deviate from what I'm saying, always be yourself. Do not follow the crowd or think because everyone is rushing towards one direction, you must also run there. You need to be critical in your thoughts, in your dealings, okay? And use your assessment abilities to study every situation well, properly before reacting. Be your unique self, be focused and hold your ground wisely. And always, do not let destiny manipulators remove you at the last minute from where God has ordained for you, or talk you out of your blessings when it is almost due. And And then you end up losing everything for following the wrong crowd and making bad decisions. Lesson number 10, which is the last lesson for today. Just because something has been a norm does not mean it will continue. Okay? There comes a time in life when change is inevitable. So be resilient enough to fight and tumble hindrances to progress and human development. Do not let stomach infrastructure control you to becoming a weak and manipulated individual who go with the wind. Don't have a say of your own. You just go where the wind blows you. Know how to differentiate between bad, good, and evil, and stand tall and firm in the face of oppression. Always remember that power belongs to the people, and only the people can decide their future and how they want to be treated and governed by their leaders. So my people, this is not only the Edos, Nigerians, be smart, be wise, and do not relent, because this is just the beginning of freedom. Allude, continue, and Victoria assert. Once again, I say thank you all for your precious time. Always remember that this is a woman's place for changing all that is no longer acceptable. And if you are not part of the solution, you are the damn problem. Thank you for watching. Share the video, invite your friends, like the page, and follow me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. And 4+4, my dear Ogbanyane. Peace. Bye.